I have been wanting to talk about this one for a while.
You've promised to end birthright citizenship on day one. Is that still your plan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Does Trump realistically have the power to abolish it on his own?
No.
This next order relates to the definition of birthright citizenship under the 14th Amendment of the United States.
Jessica, is this even legal? How can he do this?
No, I don't think it is.
That's a big one.
So did Trump end birthright citizenship? Not exactly. Trump signed an order claiming kids born here to undocumented parents aren't citizens. That's a direct challenge to the 14th Amendment, which says, quote, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens. But what does subject to the jurisdiction actually mean? The 14th Amendment was written to fix a huge injustice. After the Civil War, Black Americans were still being denied citizenship. Congress stepped in, making it clear, if you're born here, you belong here. But from the start, not everyone was included. Diplomats' kids? Nope. Enemy soldiers? Nah. Native Americans still under tribal jurisdiction and also not citizens at that time? Also, no. Small aside, that did change in 1924, the Indian Citizen Act, which, as the name implied, gains Indians or Native Americans citizenship. This all goes back to the initial framing of the amendment, and that same guy who ended up writing that clause, Senator Jacob Howard, made it clear when he stated, it will not, of course, include persons born in the United States who are foreigners, aliens, or who belong to the families of ambassadors or foreign ministers. So originally, it doesn't seem like they actually meant to include kids born to people here illegally, but that's the fight that we're having right now. There's one big case that people point to, the United States versus Wong Kim Ark. In that ruling, the Supreme Court said that a child born here to legal permanent residence was a citizen. That case was basically two Chinese American citizens who had a kid, and even that made it all the way to the Supreme Court. And yet, while that set the xenophobic and racist arguments to bed, they never ruled on kids born to undocumented immigrants. And in Elk versus Whitkins, the court said a Native American born here wasn't automatically a citizen because he still owed allegiance to his tribe, which is crazy that that was the prevailing thought at the time, but that's the 1880s for you. What are you gonna do? They're so old, you can't change their minds now. Bottom line, the court has never given a clear ruling on this specific issue. And this Supreme Court is packed with originalists who care a lot about what the 14th Amendment originally meant. Courts have already blocked Trump's order, saying it conflicts with the Constitution. Not just a little bit, it was a pretty brutal ruling from the Reagan-appointed judge.
But the judge just temporarily blocked Trump's order, saying, I've been on the bench for over 4 decades, I can't remember another case
as blatantly unconstitutional as this executive order, delivering a legal body blow to Trump's plan to fundamentally reshape the U.S. Constitution by ending birthright citizenship.
But the Supreme Court will likely take this case, and with the court's current lineup, this could be the biggest immigration ruling in decades. If Trump wins, birthright citizenship changes overnight. If he loses, Congress may be forced to step in and actually legislate the issue. Maybe they could work on legislating any issue that matters to Americans instead of allowing the executive or judiciary to do their job for them. At the end of the day, this fight isn't just about immigration. It's about what it means to be American. The Supreme Court is going to have to answer a question that everybody has dodged for over a century, and this case will shape the future of citizenship in America. Pay attention, because this debate isn't going away. Oh, also, if you like this type of political breakdown on national issues, I'm going to be trying to do this more regularly because I love making this type of content. Please like, subscribe, or do the bell thing so I can feel justified in continuing. Later.